Weibo.
I mean, the solo lanes have been nuts, right? Like, further cementing how top esports were in that same phase. Knight, 369. Having a strong jungle like Kanavi as well has really supplemented this roster. And look, we know that Ruler's been the big talking point. Ruler has been insane so far, joining in on this roster as well over the top of Hope. As we go through the roster, 369 Kanavi, already talked about their Knight in the mid lane. For JDG, the new man joining the LPL for the first time is Ruler and missing his support. They have been on a tear, as Lyric said, running over teams like in the past, what is it, 2, 3 best of threes that JDG have played. They have been sub 30-minute games, I think 80, 90% of the time, right? I'd probably say 95%, so I'll throw a higher stat out.
Yeah, I was actually on the last day where JDG and Weibo, I think they played on the same day at one point, unless, yeah, it was Monday, where both teams actually had like 20-minute games. Weibo just strangling out FPX and JDG having fun against anyone's legend is
that was a light bulb. Lyric, Ruler just bought a light bulb. Oh! What do we, hang on a minute. I'm not allowed to get on broadcast.
Okay,
all right. I get it. We got a light bulb from Ruler and we got a crisp from missing. I love it. That's some trash talk as we welcome Wbg Gaming to the stage on the other side here, Lyric. And I hope they got something in response because this team's hyped up. Again, they've come from so many different parts of the LPL with the Shy up in the top lane, Casa in jungle, Xiaohu mid, it's Light, and of course Crisp as your bottom lane and Lyric. These guys are just legends in their own right with a couple of titles behind them too.
Yeah, like, even though Weibo aren't the #2 team, like that's solidly, like LNG and JDG are kind of fighting for that #1 spot, right? Both undefeated. In terms of just name value, like these are the top 2 teams, right? Like star power, accolade.
Rolling, it's all threes.
I love it. I love it. For anyone who doesn't, remember that video of Karsa kind of flaming 369's Gnar and Gragas. Yeah. Having the threes, having the Gragas barrel and the Gnar. What an absolute legend. Especially again, because in my mind, Karsa is the one where he'll either have a spectacular game like he did against FPX, and he's just everywhere dominating, or he's the one that's going to get focused. So the fact that he comes out with those is huge. The other 3 members, they're just chilling. They're taking this like a normal day.
Where did they find that? Where did they make that? Easy Hoon, by the way. But now that the Renekton's gone, what is the question for top lane here? Because we have just slimmed the pool massively with some of the priorities for both these boys. As the Shy Sion.
Yeah, a lot of those like 80 carry, like
to an absolute banger, if I dare say so myself.
Splits is I'm going to pause because Karsa is going to finally start looking for something, making his way down towards bot.
And they're stepping up big as well. Karsa just needs a flash here. Who's going to burn it first? Cocoon. Max range, and now the missing comes in late, lucky to survive. It's a rappel up into the air, missing almost burns down. No shot available for him as Kanavi comes to the top side. Meanwhile, Lyric, the Shy, almost dying. Takes the turret shot. Hang on a minute, Kanavi. He stepped too far forward. Decimating smash. Flash. Burn. Giga Shy.
Weibo's early game starting off with what you'd like to see. Well, like I said, though, you want to be pushing this even further. Karsa now going to try and find a gank on 369.
That's a dash forward from 369. Decimating smash and a little repel in as well. Flash burnt, but he's not going to get enough range as into human form. Cocoon lands. This is why he's getting MVPs. Down for the venomous spike. Karsa sinks his fangs in as Karsa also survives at the back end. Kanavi comes in late and finds nothing as then Rocks jump in mid. Action hits up on our match of the week. For all the outplay, beautiful. Means Knight can't get involved. And Wbg Gaming with first blood and no response.
My heart jumped. I thought 369 was actually going to be able to get away from that. Still very close as Karsa almost went down to turret. Again, with how that damage does ramp up. Everyone's going to get away in the end. The Shy going to need to reset after getting this push off. And yeah, just a ton of action so far, but Kanavi still sticking around. Shy's still here.
He wants to shove out Lyric, and I think he might have overstayed his welcome. No summoners available. Not much mana as well. The dunk down. The Shy's done this before in the LPL. He just wants a good wave state, but he will not be given it so easily. 369 with a revenge kill from JDG to compensate.
Oh, JDG looking for a dive on top, though.
As Flash has ulti available, ulti's going to be burned out. This many smash interrupted and just knocked into the corner. Kanavi gets out with a clean dive. 369 with another kill, Lyric. And even though Herald won't be placed down, the Shy doesn't have TP.
No. And, you know, Wavo now going to have to look for something bot. They weren't able to do it during Herald because Ruler timed his reset appropriately.
Disruption misses, though.
Go for this.
Yeah, light is low, as you said, but Carter can take this up. Under turret, repel up, and it's balanced away. Carter lives on, is missing, can't get through the spider links, annoyingly enough. And a clean dive over to Wavo Gaming is now for Xiaohu, the all-in on top of Knight. Shuriken flip actually lands here. Knight going back in fact, wants the 1v1 as he can take this onto Xiaohu, who's only got the ultimate available. Combinations now down, ulti's out, but Knight still threatens with the flash and the perfect execution.
Wait, and Karsa went down.
He did. He died somehow. It looks like Kanavi came in the bottom lane and Splash is there. Crisp gets away in the nick of time. But there is a good response from JDG.
Kanavi has no ult, so somehow must have found Karsa off the back end of the dive on bot lane. I don't know if he was maybe staying around to help them push out or recalling in a brush. I'm sure we're going to get a replay of it to see exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
But nice trade on the way through. Is Wavo actually hoping they can aggress for a second kick. Thinking there's a damage there, but I mean, Kanavi does not leave it to chance. Ultimate straight into the flash to just get the kill off, and I love it. Just don't even risk it, right? Trying to walk through, follow up, use the summoners you have, get the kills on the board.
I mean, now, even say the Elise in there too.
Now, Shy getting punished again.
He flashes, no ulti available, drawn back in. The Mortal Kombat get over here could not be used in a better place. Third kill, Lyric. This is an issue.
Yeah, Flash is like up to the side now. Karsa goes for Knight, but with the Shuriken flip, it's not there. Is Kanavi going to find another one?
He's going in with the ulti. Yeah, this commitment's there. Great Glacial Prison as well. Onto Karsa, who goes up into the air, but where will he fly down? He's got a Wild Pig on top of him, and now a Ninja Assassin is Xiaohu. Ulti's out by space, but Knight goes back in. Shuriken flip! And that's the best mid laner, at least one of in the LPL right before he is Ruler. He's getting taken down in the 2v2, but all they need is an auto. The volley doesn't hit. Ruler lives on, and JDG are quickly becoming firm favorites in this early game.
Light and Crisp trying to make something happen and find advantages for the side of Wavo. Especially Ruler is going to be able to put through, though.
Yeah, that on-hit bar is going to be huge. I think especially when we consider that the Shy might be a bit behind the curve as the ulti flies through. Chris with a great dodge, flashes into the mid-centrist. Enchantress Arrow in return, 369 plans the wave, but you said Wavo Gaming weren't too far behind. Lyric, you were right. 5 versus 4 as the first member taken out at 369. Their biggest fridge at the moment. Now in a 5 versus 4 Lyric with Dragon also available. The Shy over the wall, gets the decimating smash. Kanavi runs on in, but I'm not sure if it's the best idea. However, Ruler proves me wrong. Great little arrow to fly through onto Light and Priz. And now they're threatened out with JDG still being able to run towards this Dragon. But are they going to start it?
No, Karsa does get Scuttle Crown though, so they will have the guaranteed vision on that Light answering down in bot lane. It seems like JDG hoping for an overstep from Wavo in mid that can set up for a pick. Knight does still have his ult on.
Shy has ulti.
No chains of corruption to set this up though.
I was wondering what other ults are going to be used. As you said, no chains of corruption. We also know have Lightning Crash. Chris with the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Dragon starting. This would be number 3 for Wavo Gaming. The Shy's frontlining this. Wants that beautiful ulti that sets up the game. Onto the jungler. Kanavi left behind. And just there, JDG spread it apart a little bit then as Wavo Gaming bring out their mid laner. As Xiaohu gets out, but he can't apply too much more damage. The Shy sitting back. His ulti's already been burned out. As Wavo Gaming, their health bars are blinking, and even in a 5 versus 4, they are wary. The Shy running forward is Dragon again, who's coming to get me, playing the Ziz role here in game 1. And they're just saying, screw it.
So fast in mid though. They've triple AD carry, let alone like 2 of them actually being built.
They're getting Dragon as well.
Items, getting gold. They're getting everything.
Lyric, this will be 3rd Dragon Soul point, and 369 goes over the wall. I mean, the jungler died. He has to run all the way out. Wavo Gaming are playing it super patiently, though, as Carter doesn't want to commit. TP.
They're still
says,
going?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Xiaohu's coming in. All right, let's go. Round maybe 4 at this point. Enchantress Arrow there, they get the Dragon. Soul Pointers, yeah, the Shy teleported into this. Now, is this going to be a turnaround, or is it going to be viciously inting? The 369 with his ultimate still available there, but not choosing his Xiao, who gets caught out, has to flash away. Rocket jump there, Casa over the wall. What is going on? Light now has the Lightning Crash down ready and available, and no one dies. Also great for a Baron turn, a Dragon turn too on top of that. So,
JDG,
yeah, I guess they flip it around, because look at where Casa is. Casa is on the other side of the map. Chris spotted this out, or maybe he didn't. He pressed W, but I'm not sure he really got that much information. Baron is just going down. Boys. 3, 2, 1. Lightning crash. Oh, they got it. JDG with the Baron sneak. Wbg Gaming, they're mad about that one. And Xiao is dealing with a 2 versus 4. The Shy was frontlining this. Everything's breaking apart. 369 left in the other 4 on the other side. He'll be the only person to die here. As I say that, the Shy not able to cancel the back, nor is Chris. But
how does that
Lyric,
happen?
4 members with Baron. Easy.
JDG, the biggest hustlers at the poker table.
Lyric, silver lining for JDG is that there's no Zeri with Infinity Edge. I think that's worth mentioning here as the fight comes up in 5 seconds. And as JDG currently have the river under their control.
They need to have their eye on Ruler. The hard thing is for Weibo that a lot of their team fight, like we said, it's going to be kiting out, especially getting Knight off your back, not letting him get in your back line. But
here he
Shine's
comes,
going for it.
Well, will there be a steal first? We need to find out. The answer no, as JDG get their first Dragon of the game, and the Shy going to be targeted by the whole team. Down he goes as Knight positioning is dangerous. 369, his old brother standing strong in the duo and looking for more. Over the wall they jump as Wbg Gaming is still being pursued. 369 runs first, Knight on the other angle. This is a choke, and against the Kali, against an Aatrox, it gets dangerous as Knight has to flash away because Enchantress Arrow was flown out. Also Light with the Lightning Crash down is still a threat. JDG are pursuing this though. Still hovering in the choke. His plan's going to be used to bail out, but Xiao kills him instantly. Kanavi thought he wouldn't die that quickly, but Xiao says nah. Wbg Gaming find in the smoke. Yet another Zeri thing's happening here as they're on the run. This play turns from them wanting to pursue it to now them wanting to run the hell away. TP in as Chris is going to die to 369. Our match of the week focusing on the blood again as Light gets kill number 3 and Ruler missing. Are running for the hills while Wbg Gaming say, come at me, bruh.
What a close game, and they're pushing down a mid. I mean, the Zeri and the Tristana are there. They're at least going to be able to get an inhibitor off this. They shouldn't be able to go for any sort of like crazy game end. But nice advantage coming out from Weibo. I can't wait to get that replay. And Crisp as well, throwing out the arrow.
Oh, onto Ruler. Now he's got Cleanse, and it's a Bell. Actually, the Bell was drawn out just before Baron. Great arrow from Crisp yet again, and Baron Lyric. Look at it go, man. It's like going to Bunnings on a Saturday. The sausage sizzle is running dry. Everyone scattered around the barbecue, and for JDG, they're thinking, when do we get a turn? Baron returns to his aggro is still there for the time being to turn onto Kanavi. Are they going to 50-50 as the shot doesn't have the ultimate wave of Baron? Just gone. JDG wondering, man, who stole all the sauce as well? Carter didn't get hit by that ulti. It's a flail in the wind as the Shy running for his life. He gets stunned up, but he's so damn tanky. Are they going to let him die as the turn around, Lightning Crash down? JDG, you've gone too far. All to kill this Sion as Light flashed over the wall. Flashes back on in. That's a bit too ambitious. Xiao is still an 80 carry though. They've got another one. They've got a backup.
Minions pushing base as well. Like Weibo have everything going for them.
What is going on?
That out from 369.
Position where you can find power in some of these side lanes. Yeah, how? Tell me how.
I think it's because you need to get on top of Light. You need to be able to take him down. He finally doesn't have his summoners up, but he's still playing around this so well.
That's what Lyric said. The Bell comes out though. Kanavi going to be chased up. He flushes away. 369 looking for another angle. 369 there on top of Casper. They get him, but Light still issue with Xiao firing away. The Shy from downtown. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? The Shy's Cotton Eye Joe. Wbg Gaming kill 4. And that flank man, that 0-5 Sion, may have just secured game 1.
Remember the walkout from Ruler missing, the light bulb and missing, eating the Chris. It didn't matter. Light and Chris came to play, and Light, especially Light and Xiao, statement game one so far.
Lyric, we have been given an absolute blessing here as Xiaohu blasting into the wall. Wbg Gaming, they're the team with the loss, but they are sure playing like the team with nothing else to lose. The Shy walking away before even looking at the game-ending stats. He is out of there because Wbg Gaming know they've done the dirty business in game one.
And look, Weibo have had some more messier games. Weibo are sitting on a loss in the standings, but there is no question of like the heights and the ceiling that this Weibo squad has. And it's just another series that reminds me of like Weibo like drawing out summoners from Jdg, but Jdg Chao now on a team where he's playing carries, and it's not a style that's always...
Quinn is open, as you were saying before. You know, Kalista open as well. Probably not the option, but it'll be a monumental victory considering that Jdg are currently considered our best team. So we let the crowd gyro and refuel.
Meta picks not being prioritized as Kanavi might actually just slip in here. He does.
Oh, perfect timing. The Shy are going to be hating on this as 369 gets the stun, and yet again, Operation Kill the top lane king is a success.
Actually, Weibo's support Crisp and Karsa going to look for something in the mid lane. They need to be careful though. Again, Akali's such a hard champion to pin down.
Oh, never mind.
But
never mind, Lyric. They do it so perfectly. Even though Chris was spotted, they commit to the play anyway. I mean, Light's like, okay, I'm going to commit because Herald is still there. Still exposed as Kanavi comes back in. They're looking for the reset. There's the flash, the cyclone, everyone all in. Jdg just pull the trigger and suddenly Wbg Gaming have lost one. A second one is Ruler. Flash ultis for the kill. That's like sticking your foot or hoster. Instant death. While all the gold that Jdg are getting keeps growing. Considering now, Xiaohu is in deep doo-doo. Yeah, no flash, no hope, no worries. Ruler gets the kill as well. Lyric, this game is starting to feel real sus. Wait, in a help me, Zeri Yuumi have kills way, you know?
Zeri Yuumi have kills, Wukong's huge, you have like an immobile mid laner on the opposing side. Your damage profile is very like burst oriented as well, with the Lucian and the Syndra coming on through. And it really just feels like Jdg are gonna have their way with the map the next few minutes. Already the 3K gold lead at 13 minutes is more top lane action. Keeping in.
Is the Shy. He's going to turn it around. Well, yeah, Xiaohu coming in, going to help out. So 369 does go down. We get fairy claps in the audience, and Xiaohu at least able to get some more kill credit.
369, you know, the ego getting a little bit big after you've solo killed this guy so many times. Night now, Mike, it is starting to solo kill the Shy.
I mean, he hasn't had a kill this series. The Shy is 0 and 15 for his entire part. The Shuriken still connects in as Knight gets the kill now. He has to get out of there, but the Shy, give it to him. Give him the kill. Give him the kill, Xiaohu. It looks like movement speed wasn't enough, and the Shy will remain killless. And I guess the strength of mid-jungle, we were talking about, you know, Xiaohu's lane being played towards bot as a potential as, Chris has to flash away, but it's matched nicely. Another kill, this time over to missing as we go to the top side. Xiaohu and the Shy going all in. Rather, it's Karsa, excuse me. TP being burned, though. 369's going to die, but Knight has come in with a vengeance. His old jungler destroyed.
The CC perfectly, but still, when he has E, when he has ultimate, when he has flash, all available, and he isn't locked into lane, he has a lot more room to be able to traverse distance and actually escape.
Moving towards the top side as a unit now. Knight might be in a bit of trouble though. Xiaohu and Karsa on the hunt here. Len's going to see him as they look for him in the Shroud, but they'll hover around. The turnabout play is coming in. Jdg are going to make something happen as Chris going to be the first target. Cyclone number one. TP from Weibo. They need to bring support as Ruler comes on in with missing by his side. The Shy has made his entrance, but already Wbg Gaming are missing their support. Jdg, there's a Baron in 10 seconds, Lyric. Is the support enough to start this one up? Wondering where this monkey kick is. Getting completely zoned off with this dragon for the time being. And we are going to continue this dance. Look at Knight. Knight's going to do the same thing. Going to be spotted out in the ward, but how hard are Wbg Gaming going to commit? as they move back towards the jugular. Maybe we leave the Dragon for now. Knight getting away after Scatter the Week. Jumping forward, Wbg Gaming, never mind. They aren't going to give it up as Kanavi goes into the ulti immediately, but Carson takes him down. The nuke on the jungler sets it up so Wbg Gaming have an advantage, just running into the backline. Hang on, Knight. Look at this Akali go. Oh my God, Knight! You know he's Akali, and now you better remember it as Ruler helps clean up as well. He ran into the whole team, and he took them all out.
Ruler Knight might have been a bit quiet in the past 2 games, but this game they are showing up 4-2-6 on Akali, 4-0-1 on the Zeri. And that was even with Kanavi just going down right at the start of a fight. They feel confident turning towards this Baron. Kanavi's actually already up. And it looks like this is gonna snowball into just so many objectives for them. It was such an extended standoff. It bought time for Weibo to feel confident because, sure, they have tools to get on the back line, but they also have a lot of disengage on the side of Weibo. Tidal Wave comes out, we see Vi lockdown, but we hit on for JG. They have the tools to hit frontline with the Zeri and also still have that backline access. Knight, great job to traverse distance. His ult damage gets off across a couple people as well.
We were going again. Oh yeah, it was close. I mean, Carson's going to die for it though as he tries to get out of the pit, but never mind, he's dead. And after that, I mean, after that big fight in the bottom lane, it just looks like now Wbg Gaming is so far behind in the curve as Kanavi gets out with a disengage. Light tries to run forward, but JDG aren't done. The Shy says, no. Ruler, go skateboarding. Oh my God. Last game, Lyric. We talked about Tony Hawk. I think that is me at 16 on a skateboard going down a hill. Just no clue whatsoever as Ruler missing a dead. The Shy is running away. 369 now dealing with the Scout of the Week and so much poke. Holy damage. Now Wbg Gaming have something to say as the Shy dies, but 369 can continue pushing up this side lane and JDG can try and spread them thin. As Kanavi going into the jungle, he's going to be autoed, ulted. Kanavi going in blind, but meanwhile Knight goes in. Ruler this time jumps in, but there's no the Shy until now. Hang on. Ruler. We have to talk. Ruler, JDG, what has the LPL done? Lyric, they've corrupted him. He used to be this saint in Gen G. Now he's come over, watched a bit of Jackie Love, and he's like, dude. Dragons. Xiaohu is pumping out so much damage.
If Weibo can keep a fight in front of them, they're feeling great, right? We saw the amount of DPS Lightning put off to Xiaohu now. He's in trouble.
But the problem is the CC. Knight's dead again as Xiaohu is going to be a response here. Kanavi getting a good cyclone, but Ruler this time jumping in, not head first. As, hang on a minute, the lightning crash down this one is a little bit better. Ruler flashing forward, but the decimating smash, the bubble, the Shy and Crisp setting it up to be, even though it's missing and Kanavi left alive. I think this could get a little bit more desperate as the Shy still up on the menu. Decimating smash part number 2, and it ends right there. He's big boy. He got a kill though.
He did. He did get a kill.
Well, that's already happened because Baron's starting and Ruler has been caught out many times. As Xiaohu with the Scatter of the Weeks has been beautiful. Watching that out as Knight's coming through from a flank. The person to watch there as Light now joins on in. The 5v5 happens in River. As this could define the series, our match of the week to come closing here. The Shy taking no damage at the time being. The decimating smash sets up for the rest of Wbg Gaming as Carsa. Vault breaker in, bit of a fake as at 3k. They're going to take this down to the wire in front of Baron. Light goes in, takes out Knight. Oh, and the steal! Xiaohu, the Tiger, that could. That's everything for Weibo. But now they need to get out with the prize or at least look for the seconds. Wbg Gaming, Lyric, they're doing it.
They get a kill and they steal Baron.
And they get Dragon.
Like, it feels like the universe is just on the side of Weibo right now. They're going to put themselves on some point. Like, my God. They're actually bringing it back. They're actually doing it.
I'm not sure what I saw on my screen. I saw 2 dragons for some reason, but it doesn't matter. Watch again how Light just nukes Knight. That's an Akali.
Yeah, dash is in. The damage is there. Finishes up the culling in gear.
Syndrome.
I didn't see if it was just a Q or a Scatter of the Week across, but they pick up the Baron, taking a lot of space with the Shy. Like, this is what we talked about. Even if the Shy does like find deaths or isn't in existence,
Austin Powers would be sitting there. He'd be proud. Baron helped open up mid lane turret. Gold League getting less and less. 34-minute mark. Wbg Gaming making the impossible happen here in our match of the week. On to Kanavi. Can he survive? Light running forward. 369 now in jeopardy as well. Kanavi flushes away. Tidal Wave doesn't work, but Scuttle League! Xiaohu! Oh, man! No one should be asking who after this. That's a big pick lyric. 4 versus 5 for 50 seconds.
Xiaohu, Light, and Chris, they have made this work. They're still angling for the point.
Oh, again! Again, Xiaohu's Scout of the Week's beautiful, but Kanavi with the counter play. They're jumping in. Light's dead, Xiaohu's dead, Caster's dead. Oh, no! Right on back, Wbg Gaming. They punished the Ints, but now they've gone too far themselves as the Shy's going to get chased up to the ends of this earth. We zoom in because we know that he probably should be dying. It's a Yuumi, it's a Zeri. How do you escape all of this? Help me! Help me! I hate these champions! Okay, he's out.
So their top side hasn't shown up all too much, and that is staying true here in this game 3. JDG, it feels like we've gotten a bit more of a team effort this time around, but it was individual mistakes that have really given this over. Kanavi getting clouding out, Ruler jumping into the enemy team once again, have given Weibo life in this game where it shouldn't have been found.
And then to be granted, to be fair, Xiaohu flashing in base, also going to do something like that. It's 369 Dominus. Hang on, Trigger. Look at the sandwich, man. This looks delicious. 369 running in, though. The damage is not enough. They haven't killed him yet. Explosion onto Kanavi. 369's going to die. It's bounced back. Someone needs to deal with Xiaohu because these orbs are flying across Summoner's Rib. Knight's trying, but Scout of the Week might be dodged from his Sonya's Hourglass. But they need to kill Xiaohu. Ruler running in, flash on top of, flashes over the wall. Rather, he's out now, but Lyric, they're the inside track to mid.
Yeah, so Weibo, I think you're doing the correct thing. Use your 2 weaker members to stall the backs and go for the push with your strength. They're doing that now. Even if Knight gets the kill and can recall here, as long as you can prevent the Zeri from going back, Weibo got this.
He's got TP at the very least. TP's going to be responded. Weibo gaming off the back of a throw. Match of the week, taking down the undefeated, the kings of the LPL no more. JDG bleed and Wbg Gaming drain it from them.
Xiaohu, Light, and Crisp step up. They take the win. I mean, Carson the Shy, they didn't have, you know, an incredibly, like, overwhelming performance. But I think the fact that you can see this team chill out in mid to late game, understand their win cons, know what to do, look for these picks, it just shows not only the strength of you know, the mid and the bot lane, but just the smarts, the experience, everything of the squad overall. What a huge win from Weibo.
Massive win, 3-1. I mean, it's also the win against JDG that matters so much.
Yes.
That in the regular season, when you only verse each other once, JDG, who I still think are our top 2, top 3 team, but the fact that Wbg Gaming were able to exploit some of their weaknesses to, I guess, I don't know, catch out Ruler, who was very ambitious in a couple of those games, was just nice to see.
It was great. I mean, a tough day for JDG on like an individual level, right? Because we saw their ability to find the gold leads is still there. They still do have a tremendous early game, but the missteps from Ruler in both game 2, which they ended up winning, but still, and game 3, Kanavi